Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, grade 7. Here I am with online lecture number 3. Hope you have done your work of lecture number 1 and 2. Students, today we will start unit 10, basic HTML 5 commands. Hope you have read this chapter. This was your spring break homework. Textbook page number 146 till 161. We have topics like HTML elements, text property, font properties, setting margins, setting borders, inline styles. But today only we will do HTML elements, text property, font properties. This and in the next lecture we will do setting margins, setting borders, and inline styles. After explanation, you will have few descriptive type questions which you will do in your notebook, and you have to learn those as well. Students, in last chapter we have discussed that how to create the HTML document, how to save it, and how to view in the web browser. Now today in this chapter we will learn some basic HTML commands. These will also include elements that allows you to format HTML text, to change the font, to change its font size, color, and also we will discuss how to use inline styles. HTML elements. There are some basic HTML elements that we need to use frequently. We will use CSS to style these HTML elements. Let us understand one by one. The first one is paragraph. The paragraph element, angle bracket P, angle bracket close, define a paragraph in HTML. Browsers insert HTML lines before and after each paragraph. A paragraph starts with the P on tag and ends with the slash sign slash angle bracket slash P angle bracket close off tag. Horizontal rule. The horizontal rule element HR tag defines a thematic break in an HTML page. It is used to separate content in an HTML page. It is an empty element and has no end tag. It is used to separate paragraphs or sections on a web page. It is created in a new line, and the text that follows this tag is also displayed in a new line. We will use CSS to style the HR element. Headings. The heading elements tell the browser that a piece of text is a heading. The browser then displays it differently from the normal text. HTML provide for 6 heading levels. How many heading levels we have? 6 heading levels. Headings are container elements and are written like this: starting angle bracket, HN, and closing angle bracket, heading text, and the ending tag of the heading. This N varies from 1 till 6. Here N is a heading level and can take values from 1 to 6. H1 defines the most prominent heading and H6 the least prominent heading. Following HTML code will display different heading in the browser. Here you can see H1, this is heading level 1, H2, this is heading level 2, heading level 3, heading level 4, and heading level 6, end of body. The starting lines like doc type HTML, HTML head, title, style type, and style close and head. These all are essential for the HTML document. You have to type for each and every HTML document. But in body, whatever you will write, you will want to place those things in the browser. Here you can see the result of the previous commands. The first one is heading 1, the most biggest one, and the least one is at the end. This is heading level 6. So 6 is the smallest one and 1 is the biggest one. Now here we have color properties. Color can be defined in one of the following ways. Predefined color names, hexadecimal color values or RGB color values. Any method can be used. Predefined color names can be used for color specification in CSS. Color names include blue, aqua, gray, maroon, yellow, etc. For example, color colon silver, color colon navy. Hexadecimal color values are specified as hash sign RRGGBB. RR stands for red color code, GG stands for green color code, BB stands for blue color code, and you will range values from 0 till FF. The lighter tone will be 0 and the darker tone will be FF. For example, color hash FF00 means dark red, dark green, and 0 will be of black color. So it will make an other new color. RGB color values are specified as RGB red, green, blue. The values for red, green and blue should be ranges from 0 to 255 or a percentage values from 0% to 100%. Here we have the example color RGB 255, 165 and 0, and the color in percentage form 0%, 100% and 0%. Then it will be a color green color. Consider the following code to set the color text for different HTML elements. Style type text CSS H1 color orange. Our heading H1 will be of orange color. P paragraph color will be equals to hash sign FFB6C1 and style close. The above code tells the browser that the text of the HTML element heading 1 should be in orange color. The text of the paragraph element should be in the given color by the code hash FFB6C1. Text align properties. Students, in Word we can align with the menus or we can align with the shortcut keys, but here we have to type the commands. The text align property is used to specify the horizontal alignment of text in an element. The default value is left. Because we write English from the left side, our default value will be left. Consider the following code to set the text align properties of different HTML elements. P, text align justify, text align center, text align left, text align right. How many options we have? 4. Justify, center, left and right. Text shadow property. The text shadow property applies a shadow to text. The value of this property is given as text shadow, horizontal shadow, vertical shadow or color, where H shadow specifies the position of the horizontal shadow, V shadow specifies the position of the vertical shadow, color specifies the color of the shadow. For example, text shadow 4px 2px green. In the above example, 4px specify the position of the horizontal shadow, 2px specify the position of the vertical shadow, green specify the color of the shadow. Consider the following code to set the text shadow property for different HTML elements. Style type text CS P, text shadow 2px 2px blue, text shadow 5px 5px red, text shadow 4px 4px black, and style close. Text transform property. The text transform property controls the capitalization of text. This property can have the following values: none, capitalize, uppercase, lowercase. Consider the following code to set the text transform property for different HTML elements. P text transform none, H1 text transform capitalize, and H2 text transform uppercase. The above code tells the browser that the text of the paragraph will appear as it is. The text of the heading level 1 is in title case. The text of the heading level 2 is in uppercase. Comment tag. HTML comments are not displayed by the browser. Any text placed as a comment is ignored. You can use comments to explain your HTML code, which will help you or anyone who reads or edit the document in the future. The comment tags are angle bracket, mark of exclamation, dotted signs, and angle bracket close. This is how you enter a comment. Example is here: angle bracket, mark of exclamation, comment text, and angle bracket close. Bold and italic tag. The tags for making text as bold and italic are B tag and I tag respectively. For example, this text is in bold and this text is in italic. They both are container element. We can combine these tags. For example, if we wish to make text bold and italic, we can write it like this. This text is in B tag, I tag, bold, and also in italic. I close, B close. Here you can see the tag which is started first, close at ends, like the brackets you use in maths. This output will be this text is in bold and also in italic. Font property. The font property is used to set all the font properties in one declaration. The font properties that can be set are font, font style, font size, and font family. Font style specifies the font style for the text. It takes one of these values: normal, italic, or oblique. Its default value is normal. Font size sets the size of a font. It takes any one of the value: XX small, X small, medium, default, large, X large, XX large, large, small value, or percentage. If you specify any absolute value for this property, then you can give the value in any unit like px, pt, etc. Px pixel, pt points. Font families specify the font for the text in the HTML element. For example, font family Arial Times New Roman. Font names are separated by commas. If a font name consists of spaces, it must be written within quotes. Now students, in Word we use font size, font style, and font family. But how? By just clicking and applying. Here we have to write the commands for each and every property. The following code to set the font properties for different HTML elements. Style, P, font size, XX small, font style, italic, font family, Arial. H1, font family, Comic Sans, MS, color, red. H2, font family, Times New Roman, font style, oblique, and color, navy, style close. And whenever you use P tag, all the properties will be applied on the paragraph. When you use H1 tag, all properties will be applied on the first heading, and H2, all the values will be applied on heading 2. Descriptive type questions. Students, you have to do these questions on your notebook and you have to learn after writing. Find out answers of these questions from your textbook or from the video. What is the use of the HR tag? It is an empty or a container element. What is the use of the font family, font style, and font size property? Define comment tag with example and define heading tag with example.